We're here with arguably the greatest Navy football duo for a single high school, Alex Tecza, Eli Heidenreich. Your relationship this year, it's been talked about, it's been written about. You guys have even interviewed each other. So I want to think of a couple of new things, including, guys, your last ride together is coming up in a couple of days in Liberty Bowl. Eli, what are you trying to savor most about your final game playing with Alex against Cincinnati?
I think just kind of all the little things that go into it, and what makes game day, and taking a step back a little bit, and having the perspective that it's probably our last time we'll ever get to play together. So just taking all those little things in.
Yeah, I think well said. Just taking it all in, having one last ride, go out with a win, just have some fun. I think I'm gonna make sure I look at him before we take that field that first time, and again, just take it all in. It'll be fun.
We're in a city here in Memphis that is known a lot for its blues, for its music. Need to know, between you two guys, who is the most musically inclined? Who's better with the instruments?
I'd say me, because I'm a DJ, obviously. But I don't know if that's considered an instrument. I'm sure he'd argue not. So,
I would say it's an instrument. I think you make better music, but I have better taste in music because you're one-dimensional. You're like only EDM. I don't think you expand off that real well. I'll get all the genres in there. So. That's my take on that.
This is an important question for a household in Annapolis coming up soon. Who's going to save Mama J more money on groceries when you boys are out of the house?
I think him. I'll give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'll go out and eat out a little more than Eli. He likes it in house, so yeah, probably me.
Okay, given how much buzz has been about your guys' relationship, coming to the Naval Academy, coming from a historic season at Mount Lebanon, how did the Naval Academy help you find your own identity apart from each other here?
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a lot bigger than football here, right? You talk about like coming here, being a football recruit, right, and just being a football player. It's hard to act that way, right? Because if you want to be successful here, you got to put in a lot of effort outside of football. Right, that's in the classroom. That's with the military standards. It has to be perfect, right? You got to set the bar high with all that kind of stuff. So, right, you want to be known as a football player, but I feel like you're selling yourself short if that's all you're known for out of here, right? You got to be a good person. You got to make connections, and you got to be good in the classroom. So,
I think there's a lot of independence here. You got to grow up a little bit, and coming out of high school, I think that being on your own, you learn a lot about yourself. So I think that's the biggest thing is just all the freedom you have. Fun. I mean, in some ways, going to Navy, there's sometimes, I feel like you're locked up a little bit, but that's how it goes.
It gets better.
Yeah. Guys, your senior year of high school, you made history. 15-0, never been done in your high school's history. You go to state title. You got a chance with a win against Cincinnati. 21 wins in the last two seasons. Navy's never done that in back-to-back years in school history. To be a part of this ride and to do it together, what would it mean to you to capture one last win against Cincy?
It'd be awesome. I think it's pretty simple. It'll just be a great way to go out, and I feel like losing not really an option for us for our senior class, at least in our minds. That we're all real focused on getting that win.
Alex, how special would it be to do it with this guy?
Yeah, super special. It's funny. We just had our reunion for that year, 2021, and it was good to see everybody. But just the memories you make with your friends, and right, I haven't seen some of those coaches in years, and it's like. I mean, it's like I just saw him yesterday, right? It's gone so fast. But I think it'd just be cool to connect, right? And I think, our group will be close forever just because of what we've done here and what we've been able to accomplish. So just a truly special year with truly special people. And I feel like we deserve, after everything we've been through, to go out on top and, make it an 11-win season. So,
boys, enjoy it. Always a pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Awesome. Thank you very much.